Good evening everybody, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to do a review of a 2022 Porsche Cayenne. You do get your now style Porsche key fob, lock, unlock and button to release the trunk. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. If I lock the car and press and hold on the lock button, it will automatically fold in. Upon unlocking and waiting for a while, the side mirrors automatically fold out again. This car has been equipped with a smart key access system, so just have the key fob on yourself. The doors are currently unlocked. Press this indentation to lock it, and long press and hold to fold the side mirrors in. And to unlock the doors, just tap the areas behind the door handle. As shown. Apart from the front doors having the smart key access system, you do get the smart key access system for the rear door as well. As simple as that. Has a metallic blue exterior. So on the door panel, you do get window controls with your trunk opening and closing function, handles, storage, speaker, with your central locking and memory seating controls, Cayenne door sills. You do get an aircon vent together with your headlight controls, and this switch for your ignition, of course. Well, if you just flick it without putting your foot on the brake, it basically turns on your ignition. So just leave the ignition on, and the driver's seat in this car is powered. With your seat back, seat height, seat position, and your lumbar support, and your leg rest support. Okay, let's step in. Overall, a really beautiful interior. Start the vehicle, keep the key fob on yourself, and then there's this switch right here. So if you just twist it once as shown earlier without putting your foot on the brake, it just turns on accessory mode. And to actually switch on the vehicle, put your foot on the brake and twist this knob to start the vehicle. As shown. And I'm just gonna have the key fob right inside. Fully automatic drive side window. Alright, let's turn on the lights. It does have automatic lights, fog lights, and the hazards. and pop the hood. Okay, let's step out. This car comes with safety features such as 7 airbags with an ABS, alarm system, airbag disable function, seatbelt warning, ISOFIX, autonomous braking system with pedestrian detection, stability control, immobilizer, child safety lock, blind spot information system, and collision warning. The front wheels is a 21-inch RS Spider design alloy rims. The front and rear brakes are ventilated discs, while both the front and rear suspension is a multi-link with air suspension. The size of the front tires are 285/40 R21, while the size of the rear tires are 315/35 R21. The Porsche Cayenne is known for its high performance and premium features, making it a popular choice for those who want power and comfort. This SUV is versatile, fitting both mid-size and full-size categories, and offers a smooth and enjoyable driving experience. It's a favorite among luxury SUV enthusiasts for its blend of sportiness and elegance. This car is powered by a 3-liter, 24-valve DOHC direct injection with variable valve timing, turbocharged, produces a capacity of 2,995cc, 340 horsepower at 5,300 rpm, 450 Nm of torque at 1,340 rpm. The bore time stroke is 84 × 5 × 89 mm. 0 to 100 km per hour is 6.2 seconds. The top speed is 245 km per hour. The rated economy is 9.2 liters per 100 km, while the carbon dioxide measures 209 kg per kilometer. This car is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Alright, let's shut the hood. The Porsche Cayenne features a sleek design with its bold front styling and LED headlights. It offers a panoramic sunroof, various alloy wheel options, and a power-operated tailgate. Sporty accents include side skirts, rear spoiler, and dual exhaust outlets. Roof rails provide extra cargo options, and adaptive aerodynamics enhance performance. Dimensions of this car are 4,918mm, 1,983mm, 1,696mm in length, width and height respectively. The wheelbase measures 2,895mm, while the weight measures 1,985 kilograms. There are 4 ways to open up the trunk in this 2022 Porsche Cayenne. The first way is via the button on the key fob. Inside the trunk of this car, trunk space measures 695 liters. With the seats folded down, the trunk space expands to 1,708 liters. Down here you do get a spare tire, toolkit and jack. Cargo hooks on both sides. These 2 buttons you can raise or lower the height of the car. Light, speaker, cargo cover, with a storage net and an emergency kit. And to fold down the rear seats, it's not actually an easy process, but the cargo cover is also removable. Just like that. You got 2 buttons right here. This button, when you press it, it locks the trunk and the entire car. Well, this one just exclusively locks the trunk. As I forgot to mention right here, you get your toolkit. This car measures a fuel tank of 75 liters. Alright, so let's roll up the window. It is automatic up and down, and let's check out the rest of the car. To fold down the rear seats of this car, there is a chrome lever that you pull, and then to lock it in place, just push it all the way down. And to fold it back up, just pull the lever again, then of course push it back up. Window control doesn't roll down all the way, but of course it's better than nothing. If you pull the switch up again, brings up your rear sunshade, while if you push the switch down, it will bring down your rear sunshade as well. But the function only works when the window is up. As shown. Grip handle, rear interior light, just one touch, then it works with a hook. Rear electronic central locking, storage, speaker, storage pockets on the rear, front seat backs. If your digital electronic climate control system, right down here, like a temperature, fan speed, together with your different zones right down here. And your automatic buttons down here. Couple of USB ports with a secret lighter or power outlet depending on what you use it for. Very small storage. Rear center armrest with a couple of cup holders. But apart from that, you do get an individual rear folding seat. You just press this button right down here, and then it flips right down. Very interesting. You also do get a speaker by the door. Central locking, still electronic, adjustable headrests for the front and rear, Alright. And also you can use this chrome lever right down here to adjust the seat back of this car. So you can have it more upright or less upright, of course. You do get the same set of adjustments for the passenger side as the driver, and it's also covered in black leather and black stitching. With your seat back, seat height and seat position controls, and your leg rest controls. Central locking again. This car has many central lockings. Your memory seating controls right down here. And then if you can set aircon vent, covered in chrome, black trim on the. You also do get handles for the driver and passenger. Nicely sized glove compartment. Grip handle for the front passenger. Sun visor for the passenger side does get a vanity mirror and a light. But if you flick the sun visor off to your left or your right, depending on whether you're a passenger or driver, you do get an extra shade to cover up the sun from glaring. This will at least block it, as shown. Okay, let's step out. Three-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips on the sides, as well as black stitching. Feels very light to turn, so it's very easy to turn fast. Quad zone automatic climate control system. Quad zone automatic climate control system, like your fan speed, temperature. Temperature, automatic buttons, cooling seats and your heated seats, maximum air conditioning, recirculation, rear front and rear defrost, and your traction control off. If you hit the climate button right down here, you do get different zones. Right here, Mainly it's your air distribution, ventilation field, you can on and off it. Ventilation, air conditioning, synchronize, which I'll show you later on. Comfort, so you do get your style for each side, like strong, medium or soft. Eco air conditioning, automatic air recirculation, and your ionizer. Rear air conditioning, so you can actually control the temperature right here together with your airflow. And if you press sync, if the sync is turned on, the driver's side can control the passenger side temperature. But apart from that, the rear climate controllers as well. While if the sync is off, each side will have the individual climate control system. And if you press sync, the driver's side so let's start with the very far bottom. System settings, so you do get driver settings, vehicle settings and systems, display settings, PCM display, display instrument cluster and additional instrument. System settings, so on and so forth. Porsche Connect, navigation settings, tuner settings, phone settings, sport chrono, driver's manual and setup wizard, devices, sound settings like a balance and fader, assist settings like a Porsche Active Safe, park assist, so you do get a rear backup camera, video sound, parking, rear view in panorama mode, side view, and back. You get a rear view as well for all those perspectives. And of course you do get adjusting guidelines as you turn when you turn the steering wheel. And so, as shown, your apps, climate as shown earlier, your car, like your chassis height and chassis, via drive mode like normal, sport, sport plus and individual. You can configure it either from the touchscreen itself, or there's this knob right here you can control to switch between your different modes. Normal, individual, sport plus, and sport. As shown. Off-road mode. Your vehicle settings for the interior. So to get the vehicle settings, display settings, system settings, and driver's manual. Your trip. So you get your personal trip. Trip since for startup, trip since refueling, and your total trip, and your trip to destination. So you get drive time, distance, range, and arrival, with your average fuel consumption and average speed as well, and your sport chrono mode. Phone, navigation, so you do get your map, destination, and your favorite stations. You can also search for a place right here. And you do get your precise location. And your media. So you can switch between FM, AM, online radios, or Bluetooth. Your favorite station list. Radio text. Favorite radio stations. And your list of radio stations right down here. You get your seat track. And your play and pause. Usually radios you can't do this, but somehow we can this time. Well, if you swipe this direction, you do get your touchscreen shortcuts. So the top button is your Porsche Connect. And right down here you do get your radio settings. And that's pretty much it for the touchscreen itself. You get a digital clock right here. The analog clock is just for the seconds only. Speaker. You do get shortcut buttons right here, which is a digital touch, like a navigation, settings, phone, apps, off-road, and assist, back end option as well, source, car, climate, media, and home. Here we are knob right here which can scroll left and right. And click this for the particular option. Couple of aircon vents. Emergency brake. It is electronic. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake, push the lever down, and to engage it, simply pull the lever back up with your foot on the brake. Chrome Cheyenne logo right down here, together with a very mini storage. A couple of cup holders and a cigarette lighter or power outlet depending on what is it used for. And alright, let's test out the sound system. Speed automatic transmission covered in leather. Your gear positions right down here and your park button. Looks really unique. Let's test out the sound system. Handles, as I mentioned earlier. Front center armrest with a couple of USB ports. Central locking. Seating controls. Power holding side mirrors. Different driving modes as mentioned earlier. Wiper controls. Indicator controls. Voice control. Mainly your device manager. Your voice control right here. Multi-information display controls. So you get all temperatures, tire pressure, G-force, sport chrono, so you get last lap and fastest lap, navigation, your trip, so you get trip since your first startup, drive time, distance, average fuel consumption, and average speed. And back to your vehicle. Just do get your date and time right down there. This button switches between your different radio stations.
The platinum singer. Yeah.
Return button. Phone buttons right down here. Second half multi-information display controls. Like your navigation, speed limit, and your odometer and trip. Return button. Cruise control and speed limiter controls. Pedal shifters behind the steering wheel. And the steering wheel on this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it. You adjust it using this electronic lever right down here. Such thing. Auto dimming rear view mirror. This button brings up your different camera views. Parking sensors off. Front interior lights. Rear interior lights. Double up interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. Also, if you flick the sun visor off to the side, you do get a shade to cover up the sun. The driver does get a grip handle. All right. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can cut it off right here. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can cut it off right here. Move the key fob. Move the key fob and put the lights back in automatic mode, which already is. Okay, let's step out. This right here concludes today's car review. If you did enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe. Have a great day.